those sure are fine-looking cattle you got there, Hoppy.
Well, I don't like to brag, but there's nothing on 4 feet that's any better.
How long are you going to be around?
Not long. Why?
Supposing we have a little talk about that.
Who's that talking to Lucky?
I don't know. Well, I know his face, but I just don't place him.
Well, that's Speed Blaney, fast shooting and fast talking. You know, Hoppy, when you say those cattle are the best things on 4 feet, I'd say he's one of the worst things on 2.
Well, that's a strange companion for Lucky.
I don't mean nothing, Hoppy. The sooner he gets to know Blaney's kind, the sooner he'll stay away from him.
Yeah, but by the same token, you know fire's hot without putting your finger in it to find out. I've been worried about him on this trip. Maybe you better go tell him we're ready to leave for home.
Sure.
Oh, Hoppy, before you go, will you sign this?
Sure.
Well, that's all. Just remember what I said.
I'll remember.
Hey, Lucky. Hey, Lucky!
That's a lot of money to tie to a horse, Hoppy.
I'd rather trust the horse with it than most men I know.
Well, I guess the Cattle Association feels the same way, otherwise you wouldn't be handling it.
Oh, well, it is a responsibility, Jake, but somebody has to do it.
Yeah. Well, so long, Hoppy, and good luck.
So long.
So long, California.
Long, Jay.
What's the matter?
Well, I guess we gotta stay here a while.
What do you mean?
Lucky just rode off.
Didn't you tell him we were ready to...
Gone for a time. It ain't often we get to town, Hoppy. Maybe you wanted to see somebody or...
So do I.
You do? Who?
Lucky. And I guess we'll do as you say. We'll just stand here and wait. What time is it? Should have been miles up the trail by now, Lucky.
Didn't know you were ready to leave.
Well, you might have taken the trouble to find out.
I had an errand to do.
Couldn't have had anything to do with Speed Blaney, could it?
Blaney, why?
I saw you talking to him.
Look, Hoppy, you've been picking on me ever since we left the ranch.
Picking on you. You sound like a little boy. And you're beginning to act like one. You go to sleep on the trail, you complain about the dust while you're riding herd, and then you disappear and hold us up for 2 hours. What's gotten into you, Lucky?
Nothing, but I can look for another job.
I think you need a rest, not another job, and as soon as we get home, I'll see that you got a few days off. Well, it's too late to ride through tonight. We'll stop at Boulder Inn.
Doc Richards sure cure Indian remedies.
Maybe he's got something for my rheumatiz.
Well, if he has, don't rub it. The last you had exploded. Yeah. Hey, would you take care of our horses for us, please?
Hello?
Good evening.
Sure is. Want to sleep noon?
Yeah, for 3.
Well, come right this way. Sign your name in the book there, and I'll get your key. There you be. Want any food?
No, we ate on the trail.
Most people do that come here.
Well, there's probably a good reason for it.
You'll find that room at the head of the stairs.
Thanks. Well, I'm going to hit the pillow. What about you two?
I feel kind of pitted out myself, Hoppy. I'll wait and see the doc in the morning.
Sure.
Well, I think I'll stick around down here for a while. I'm not sleepy.
All right, Lucky. And maybe staying up for a little while get you in a better humor, huh?
Thanks.
That's all right.
Look. 3 aces of clubs.
Mm-hmm. I've seen packs of cards in hotel lobbies where there were 4 aces of the same kind. And, my dear young man, you were wrong about the suit. Because, as you can readily see, these are the aces of hearts.
I must be getting dizzy. I'd swear that...
Don't. A lot of people have sworn at my uncle's card tricks and then felt very silly afterwards.
And now there's a woman for you. They all tell everything they know. Son, my name is Doc Richards. This is my niece, Renee.
I'm glad to know you. And you too, Miss Renee. I'm Lucky Jenkins.
Say, son, do you mind if we join you?
No, glad to have you. Won't you sit down, Miss Renee?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I was feeling pretty lonely myself.
Lonely? Well, I can't say that I blame you, son. You know, these hotel lobbies were designed for boredom. Mm-hmm. I know. I've traveled more miles than I have pills.
Oh, now I remember. I saw your name on the wagon outside.
Yeah, sure. Sluggardly means of travel. Say, son, you look like an intelligent young man. What line are you in?
I'm a cowhand. I spend most of my time on a ranch west of here. We've just come back from selling a big herd of cattle.
We?
Yes, Hopalong Cassidy. That's my boss. In California, another cowhand. They went to bed, but I wasn't sleepy. I'm glad of it now.
Well, we're sure glad of it, too, son. Say, tell me, do you like your work?
Sure do, Mr. Richards.
Oh, just call me Doc.
All right, Doc. Yes, it's a good life, riding the range, and the men are all swell, especially Hoppy. But, well, we did have a little trouble today.
Oh, that's so. Well, now, perhaps it'd ease your mind to tell us about it, huh?
This was an important drive because we were bringing in the combined herds of the Cattle Association. I was dusty and hot and let some of the cattle get away. Hoppy got pretty sore at me and...
Lucky had me worried. He owed Blaney money, and the kid wasn't thinking right.
Here we are. There we are. Now, let's drink up and feel nature spread its glowing warmth through our veins, huh?
Well, it's getting late and I'm tired. Good night, Lucky.
Well, will I see you in the morning?
Oh, yes, of course you will. I'll take care of that, son. You run along then, Renee. I'll call you in time for breakfast, dear.
Good night, Miss Renee.
Yeah, this is a nice, quiet place, huh?
Yes, it is.
This is the time I like, when the souls of men can commune and the mind is relaxed into the dark void of the true belief.
This is just what I needed.
Yes, old Doc Richards' greatest remedy.
I feel better already. This tea really clears your head.
California.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
California, wake up.
Sweetheart.
What are you doing?
Excuse me, you ain't the bride.
What are you talking
A
about?
rich widow. I just married her. Now she's gone off for that $5 ring I gave her.
Will you stop that yapping and listen to me? Lucky came in sometime during the night and apparently waited till I went back to sleep and then went out again.
Maybe he's downstairs having breakfast.
I hope you're right because something else is missing.
What's missing?
The money.
The money?
Yeah, the money.
That ain't possible, Hoppy. What?
Well, nevertheless, it's true. Morning.
Morning.
You seen the young fellow that came in with us last night?
Nope, ain't seen nobody but Blaney and his boys, and they left here about an hour ago.
Are you sure the boy wasn't with him?
I just told you I didn't see him. You think he's with them, you can find out for yourself. And was riding east.
I bet you kill a lot of people with kindness.
Hoppy! Hoppy!
What is it?
Lucky's horse is gone. I'll bet you knew Hattie's playing a joke on us.
Well, I hope you're right, but with that money gone and his disappearance, it's not my idea of a joke.
Well, good morning there, Cassidy. I'm Doc Richards. For your friend's description, I knew you had to be Hopalong Cassidy.
That's right.
Lucky was telling us all about you last night. Yes, you know, he thinks that you're 24 karat. I don't know, though. I'm afraid he was a little bit hurt about that bawling out you handed him yesterday.
I'm surprised he'd discuss that with a stranger. By the way, do you know where he spent last night?
Last night? Well, in bed, I suppose. Well, at least that's where he said he was going when I left him here in the lobby last night.
What time was that?
Oh, about 11 o'clock, I guess. My niece, Renee, had just left, and Lucky and I had a cup of tea.
Is anything wrong?
No,
Oh, I'm glad.
I was just looking for the boy. We should be on our way home.
I hope I see him again.
So do I, miss.
Yes, well, goodbye, Cassidy, and be sure and give our best regards to Lucky. He's a fine boy. Come on, Renee. We must be getting along, dear. Come on. Hoppy, what do we do?
You get the horses while I pay the bill.
Yeah, but Lucky and the money.
Get the horses.
Sure.
There was only one trail that led eastward from the Boulder Inn, and we took it in search of Lucky.
is a surprise.
Lucky, don't you know that Hoppy's looking for you?
Is there anything we can do for you, son?
What are you doing here?
I brought the money.
Money? Where did you get it?
Took it.
Oh, Lucky. How could you do such a thing? You've got to go right back and give it up.
Now, just a minute, Renee. You're getting a little bit excited. We'll admit that the young man was wrong, but he was out here waiting for us. He wants protection. Isn't that so, son? You see? Why, what you're suggesting would be a calamity.
How?
Why, if you sent him back now, he'd be hanging at the end of a rope in an hour's time. Yes, there's only one solution to this problem. Young man's got to travel with us. He'd be perfectly safe in the back of the wagon, and so will the money.
But that is...
Now, Renee, please, I know how to handle this.
Hiya, Jeff. Hello, Mr. Randall. What brings you so far away from that ranch of yours?
Hoppy was due home yesterday, but when he didn't arrive, we figured he'd probably stopped here. So the boys and I thought we'd ride down and meet him. Kind of surprise him.
It'll be a surprise, all right.
That's right. Where is he?
Well, that's kind of hard to say. He was here. Now he ain't.
You sound mysterious, Jeb. What's up?
Well, that's hard to say, too. One of Cassidy's men disappeared, and then he and the other fella rode out of here like bats out of purgatory.
Then we should have passed him on the trail. If he was heading home.
Which he wasn't. He was riding due east.
Due east? That's certainly the wrong direction.
There's something wrong. Wait a minute. Let's not jump to any hot-headed conclusions. We all know and trust Hoppy. For my money, there's nothing to worry about.
And for my money, there is. And your money's in the same bag. Where's he going with it?
Are you inferring that Hoppy's double-crossed us? He may be doing the inferring, but I'm doing the finding out. Are you with us, Randall? I never thought I'd live to see the day I'd be gunning for Hopalong Cassidy. Let's go.
We rode eastward for hours, and then we caught sight of Blaney and his men. But Lucky wasn't with them.
I figure Cassidy got around $25,000 for those combined herds. And that kind of money's worth taking a chance for.
Go around the other side and keep me covered.
Yeah. Put that far out, Bill. Come on, let's get after Cassidy. He's the one we want.
Well, you won't have far to go, Blaney.
What is this?
Where's Lucky?
How should I know?
Well, he's disappeared, and so is a lot of money I was transporting.
Well, now, ain't that too bad? I didn't think the kid was that smart.
Well, he's not smart in that way, but somebody else is, and that could be you, Blaney. I know the boy owes you money, and it's just possible you talked him into a robbery and a ride in the hills.
Sure, he owes me money. Owes me a couple of $100, but I ain't cutting his heart out to get it. Look, Cassidy, I'm telling you, I don't know where Lucky is or the money.
All right, Blaney.
Come on, men.
Randall's my name. I'm looking for a fella named Hopalong Cassidy. He should be riding with 2 other men.
Sure, I know Cassidy, and I just saw him.
Which way did they go?
I think they headed toward Mason. What are you after him for?
There's been a little trouble.
Well, he's sure running away from it.
Hello, Hoppy. Kinda lost your way home, didn't you?
Hello, boys. I've been expecting you. No, we didn't lose our way, but I did lose something else.
Could it be our money?
That's right. But I wasn't figuring on coming back until I'd found it.
We were right.
I thought we heard of losing
All
that
that
money.
Hoppy, let's hear your story.
Well, Well, there isn't much, and what there is isn't very convincing. Money just disappeared to boulder in when I was sleeping.
Do you expect us to believe that?
Well, I hoped you would.
Look, Hoppy, you know we're your friends and want to believe you. That story's no good. If the money disappeared, you ought to be chasing whoever took it, instead of running away.
Well, I'm on his trail now.
Who is it?
That I don't know.
We're not here to listen to riddles.
Hoppy means we don't know the man's name. He travels around with a big gang and has a wooden leg and one ear and no hair but he just disappeared.
Speaking of things disappearing, where is Lucky?
Well, I'm trying to find out, too.
We've heard enough of this. How about taking these two in? That's my sentiments. Let's go.
Let's get our money first.
Just a minute, gentlemen. Your money is not here. I didn't steal it, but I'll get it back.
If you hadn't pulled that gun on us, I might believe that.
Someday I'll be happy to apologize. But speaking of guns, right now we'll have to take yours.
Well, Lucky, maybe you ain't a bandit, but you're sure making one out of me.
Having eluded the ranchers, we resumed our search for Lucky.
Gosh, it's hot. Renee, I think we'll stop at the shack for a while. I can stand the rest. Come on. All right, come on, son. That's it, come on. That's it, that's fine. Son, I want you to take this gold up to the shack there. Run along. You go with him, Renee. Well, this is the end of the trail, Hoppy. Nobody tried to cross them badlands.
Maybe they're holed up someplace.
Then let's find them later. Right now, I need some water and something to eat.
It's not a bad idea.
Two men over on the ridge. You don't know them. You never saw them before.
I don't know them.
I do. They are my enemies. I want you to take this gun and kill them.
No.
Shut up. All right. Come along, son.
What's Lucky?
He shot at us.
My suspicions about that phony doc are beginning to add up. Stay here and attract his attention.
Oh, wait a minute, Hoppy. Lucky's a darn good shot. He ain't going to keep missing.
I know that. Stay here. Maybe I can stop him before he shoots again.
Cassidy! Well, I hate to do that, but here it goes.
What's wrong with him, Hoppy?
He was out of his head. I had to do something. Give me that water. When Lucky told us that he didn't remember anything after drinking the tea, I began to put two and two together. He had been hypnotized. You two wait out here. I'm going in the back way.
Well, he's certainly taking his time. Bring him inside when he gets back.
What are you doing here?
Oh, it's you, Doc.
Why, yes, but
I ran into some trouble over in the hills. I needed help and saw this shack. I came in the back way. I didn't know who I might find here.
You say there was some trouble?
Yes, it was Lucky. You know, I've been looking for him. He suddenly came upon us in the hills and tried to kill me. But, well, I got him first. I guess he was loco.
What a tragedy. Well, life is full of such things sometimes, and I sympathize with you. I'll brew you a cup of tea.
No, thanks, Doc. I think I'll let you drink it.
Me?
Yes, you. I've been waiting for you to offer me some of that stuff. I wouldn't drink it, and neither would you, but I controlled him.
Why, what do you know about Lucky?
I know Lucky isn't dead, as I led you to believe. It was a pretty clever trick, Doc. You got the boy a drug you gave him, got him to steal the money, then sent him out to kill me. Nobody'd ever suspected you of having the money, and the boy'd never come out of these hills alive. Put that down or I'll kill you.
Renee.
Where's Hoppy?
Inside.
Put your guns away, Randall. There's your gold, and Doc's got a little explaining he wants to do.
And that's how it happened. I'm just grateful that Mr. Cassidy was able to stop Lucky in time.
That's a lie. You're in this just as deep as I am.
I'm afraid not, Doc. I'm going to see that this girl is completely cleared.
That satisfies me, Hoppy. And we all owe you a deep apology.
Oh, forget it, Randall. Well, you might as well get him outside. Lucky you take care of Miss Richards.
Sure, Hoppy.
We sure get a ride for our money.
There he goes on his way down the moonlit trail to where cowboys stray. Hop along, Cassidy. Hop along, Cassidy. He'll return soon again. There's no use to say goodbye until then. Hop along, Cassidy.